With golf, it's interesting because, you know, in the NBA, they're not playing against the basketball court. Baseball, they're not really playing against the baseball field. But with golf, the golfers are coming out here and they're competing against a golf course. I love the idea of thinking that nobody else is up right now. You know, usual work days, we'll all get here. We'll huddle together, figure out what it is we want to do for the day. Our staff will show up a half hour after us. We go out, have the meeting with them, you know, assign who's mowing, what is getting mowed, bunker raking, blowing playing surfaces off. And then after that, they go out mow, and then kind of our job as the assistant superintendents / superintendents is we sweep behind and make sure that A, they're doing their job correctly, we're aiding them however we can to make sure they get the job done, and then we're just the final check. I love a sunrise over a sunset every single day. People who are in this industry love it so much because you feel that connection with nature, and also you see the fruits of your labor every single day out in front of you.
The tour was looking for a one-year site. They approached us last spring. You know, what was really nice is we had the USGA Floorball Championship in May of last year. It was going to be a May date the next year. What's great about it, predictably, we know what our golf course will produce, assuming we get the weather.
Being a placeholder for Quail Hollow, it was definitely a little bit of like, okay, like that's cool. It's gonna be exciting. And then you'd think to, okay, all the preparation, extra work that's gonna go into hosting a tournament. And for us, it didn't feel like it was going to be that much above and beyond when it came to course conditions and maintaining the golf course and getting the golf course ready, because we pride ourselves on trying to keep it at championship level day in, day out for members, their guests. So that was kind of comforting. You didn't get too worked up about it. Didn't feel like it mattered as much that we had less than a year to prepare, because we were already pretty prepared.
Sediment, like this is what it looks like, and the guy was like, oh, so this isn't like.
I spent a lot of time thinking about what's going to happen today. I'm definitely an over planner in some senses. So how do I think the day is going to go, and then what am I going to do if the day has some curveballs in it? When I get into the office, I want to already have a sense of what's going to happen.
Met two quarter approaches por favor. Andres.
When people come to play whist, it's possible that this is either the first time they've played it or the first time in a couple years. And so we want that day to be a championship level experience for them. We've never hosted an event of this magnitude here. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to view the club for the first time. Excited for us to present our playing surfaces, tee, fairway, and green. I think our level of detail in those areas is very high. On our end, we've just added a little bit more preparation for logistics and things like that. We're bringing in some volunteers to help us the week of. We're scheduling out pretty far in advance. You always want to have more of a schedule and then ease it back the week of. One of my old mentors at one of my past jobs had an expression that he would say where pressure is a privilege. You know, we get to put on these golf tournaments, you get to have your work viewed by hundreds of millions of people. So to be able to put our best foot forward, I take a tremendous amount of pride in that.
If my daughter is describing what I do, she's like, oh, he works on a golf course. Sometimes that will turn into, oh, he's really good at golf. Even though that's not the case, and I'll kind of correct her and let her know. And then she'll get into like, oh, you know, he mows the grass and he kind of works with the guys and he has a hose and he'll change the cup. So right with this, we're just measuring firmness of the green to see how firm we are, if we need to hold off on water, if we are in our optimal zone of where we want firmness to be. In the mornings, Ben, Will, Phil, and CJ on the Wissahickon course will be out there in the morning. One of them we do course setup. One guy might be doing moisture, and then one guy might be getting data while he's following the crew. He's able to share that with everybody else, so everybody else has an idea of where we stand on every green from a moisture standpoint. We can see it, text each other, call each other on the radio to kind of know how the rest of the day is going to play out as well.
I think we're very fortunate here to have the staff that we do. People always compliment us on the golf course, how great it looks, and I say, yeah, thank you, but it's these guys out here that are actually doing all the hard work.
I would say what I love about Philadelphia Cricket Club is that it has to be one of the best clubs in the country for golf and sports in general. Being in a major metropolitan area helps because you have the numbers to attract good staff and hire good people. You have great members on the membership front. To have classic golf, I mean, we're really spoiled to have so much classic golf course architecture in Philadelphia. And to have two courses, one from the 1800s that you can still play with hickory clubs, and then to have an A.W. Tillinghast home golf course that plays to modern day championship specifications. I mean, it's pretty much like Disney World for private sports when you take a look at how good the offerings are for our members.